Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Master Monster here. I wanted to do a little bit of talking about my early impressions from this game. We are currently, god damn it, I'll just sit at the campfire and access the settings. My save. Currently 7 hours in, 7.5 hours in to the game. Um, and I have some stuff to report that you may not know, and some stuff that I heard, and some bad news from like stuff. The console gameplay is very mm, it's not the best. I heard it's also not the best on PC due to some minor setting issues. Um, I constantly find myself misusing items because there's no way to disable the HUD disappearing. Just see. So I'm just gonna kind of rattle off some things that my problems with the game so far. But I want to, no matter how many negative things I list off, I want to emphasize that I am having a blast with this game. I love this game. It's great. Um, but it definitely is very rough around the edges. So first off, like I said, it's they need to change some things with the UI. Like some people were complaining on PC about the old UI settings or the old quick slot settings were were better. I personally don't mind the hold. I just hate that I can't see my HUD all the time. I would love to disable HUD fade. Um, uh, it's a little annoying not be able to see if you need to reload or something like that, or not be able to see what healing items you have quick access to, um, stuff like that. Disabling auto slotting on quick items. I'd love it for a little setting like that. Um, the devs have responded. I don't know if you see my crosshair constantly moving like this. My controller isn't that old, and it doesn't have that bad a drift. It does have some drift to it. Don't get me, obviously, it's not centering all the time. Like, I'm gonna shake my controller a bit. We're drifting. Shake, 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 drift, 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 drift. I'm just shaking my controller, but my fingers aren't on the thing. We're just gonna drift. This happens all the time. It throws off my aim a lot. The devs have said they're going to start working on this, and then they're going to put out hot fixes. So I honestly don't think this will be an issue much longer, but it is a little rough spot, a big rough spot honestly, because aiming needs to be precise to hit headshots, and how can you do that when you try to like move it to the right and then you stop moving your stick and then it moves to the left or something. Same thing with the move stick. There needs to be stick drift. There's stick drift on the movement too. I find when I open up my bag, my character will like run to the walk to the left or something. It's not fun, especially if I'm trying to like open up my bag behind cover and eat some food instead of like using a heal. Um, and I don't have food quick slotted. A concern I haven't heard voiced because I watched a video with some like Reddit comments and whatnot with some dev responses. But one thing I didn't hear anyone mention, and maybe some people might feel this too, is while at the campfire, I'm sure you noticed I got stood up, stood back down. Um, I want to be able to access my save, I want to be able to access stuff while I'm sitting in a campfire like this. I want to be able to look at my map while I'm sitting in a campfire. I don't know if it's because they just don't have animations for skiff sitting down. I don't know why like the opening of the PDA has to be exclusive to like standing up. I also don't understand why I can't save while I'm at a campfire, like this. Um, I just think I should be able to access things. I should be able to look at my PDA while I chill in front of a campfire. Um, just straight up, like I shouldn't have to stop chilling at a campfire to do that stuff. It'd be like, oh, let me stop sitting by the campfire. I need to stand up and look at my phone. No, I should be able to do that stuff sitting down. Um, I should also be able to change my settings sitting down too. Um, so that's some more things that I kind of on my wish list. This is my early game bucket list, I guess you could say. Um, uh, now I'm on to more like information. I'm trying to think if there's anything else on my bucket list. Um, of like noticeable things that are just not quite there yet. As far as uh, stuff is concerned. But those are like the biggest glaring issues. Moving on to information-wise, the way over encumbered works in this game is vastly different. If you played Shadow Eternal to Call Pripyat, you'd know that being slightly over encumbered in the yellow, or at least in Call Pripyat, being in the yellow means you experience greater stamina increase, but when you sprinted, which means you could sprint for less longer, significantly less longer, and then being in the red, you couldn't move. I guess I gotta stand up to show you this. That's why I'm saying. So use the start button to like try to pull the menu. You can't access your inventory at the campfire either. It sucks. Please let me do that. So if you see here, if you're in the green, you're gonna move full move speed. At yellow, because I just pulled in a red bag of shit. I went all the way to the red and brought up nearly like 79 pounds of stuff back to sell. So just so you know, you guys can go into the red, but jumping will take half your stamina bar. Swinging melee weapons, because I was still looting stuff while in the red. Swinging melee weapons will take half your stamina bar. It doesn't affect recharge weight, at least not that I noticed. I could be wrong. It might slightly affect that, but it mostly just affects how much you consume for swinging the melee weapons around and stuff. But it also slows down your max move speed. It didn't seem to it did seem to decrease. Maybe not. I don't think it slightly decreased the speed at which the stamina falls down when you're sprinting, but it might even be the same. It might just sprint. You just sprint slower, and maybe I could over encumber myself intentionally and show you, but I just wanted people to let you know you can go into the red. You're just gonna find that like if a mutant gets on you, you're almost certainly not gonna get it off you. I got lucky. I actually had my first pseudo dog attack me while I was over encumbered, while I was already making my way to a ladder in an area. I was looting this over here. I highly don't recommend you go over here. I do not recommend you go over here. It's full of fucking military. They killed me like 20 times, and I stubbornly threw myself at them until I figured something out, and found a bunch of loot. And this brings me to my second thing I wanted to let you know. Enemies drop body armor. So, while I don't recommend you going over there, they do drop this PSV7 military body armor in almost perfect condition. 4 of them did. Now you might not have the same results, but I got 4 pieces of this body armor off of some dudes, and they were further in the back over there. They were, just for reference, they were holding up right here. There's guys. This is the only entrance from the ground. This entire thing's walled off completely. Maybe not over here actually. I think okay, you could enter over here. It looks like because this connects with that. But yeah, and there's an indoor. There's a locked back door. I couldn't figure out how to open it. I went through the back. I went through the front. I didn't see any locks to shoot out. I have that marked because I found a tunnel as I was leaving. The place I hid from the dude was like right here-ish. There's like a tower, and I climbed up here. That's why I got attacked by a pseudodog. There obviously might not be a pseudodog when you go through here because of A life and whatnot, moving things around. But I got lucky that the military showed up and dealt with the pseudodog and not with me. So yeah, but yeah, enemies dropping body armor, that's huge. It actually, if you look at my inventory right now, I sold 2 of those armors. I kept one on me and I'm wearing it now, and I kept the other one as a backup body armor. But I gained like, I think like 4,000, four or five, maybe 8,000, and then they come with this armor comes with 2 artifact slots, which I found interesting, considering this is supposed to be like basic, like by the description, it's supposed to be like basic body armor meant for dealing with other humans for the most part. Like this thermal, electrical, and chemical protection is shit. It's radiation protection actually. It's better, but this is just a straight up upgrade. I think from the leather armor. I could be wrong. At least with no like money invested into the suit at base. Probably weighs a hell heck of a lot more too. Oh, I just realized that's an artifact count right there. The two artifact containers. Nice. But yeah. So enemies will drop the body armor. That's really awesome. I also have a theory that Skiff's pistol just has a higher reliability. I've been using this shit and firing it off somewhat frequently, and it's only at 94%. Um, so, Skips, I wouldn't ditch Skips pistol by any means. Also, I don't know if you can ditch it. Like, if you unequipped it, I think it has the same, um, like, it has a symbol in the upper left. I don't know if it's, get out of my way. It's hard to see. But it has, like, in the upper left-hand corner, there's, like, a little gradient in the background. I think that means it's, like, a story weapon, and they might not let you. Yeah, they don't let you drop it. Okay, so it's like you can't drop it. You might be able to. You might not even be able to get rid of this pistol. You might be forced to carry this pistol on you. Let me just test it out. If it won't let me drop it, it might. Oh, this is the bar. Let me out. Let me go to the other trader and go to my stash and see if it will let me put it in here for testing purposes. But that's what quest items I think are gonna look like. Even though Skiff's, at least I don't think Skiff's pistol is a quest item. Yeah, okay, so you're not allowed to ever unequip Skiff's pistol. That is a little weird. But also it's I think .25 is that lighter weight than the rest of the pistols too. This is me just like actively asking questions. Let's compare it to the USP compact I have in here. Oh, okay, it's about the same. Never mind. Pistols just don't weigh as much as they used to, I guess. They just all weigh about the same. But yeah, another sticking point I've been having. Oh shit, I was thinking about it and I just lost my train of thought. God damn it. I'll post in the comments down below if I think about it. Yeah, game's sick, guys. This game's sick. And the devs are being very vocal that on and saying that they know about these issues, and they're gonna fix some of these. Well, not all the things I mentioned, but some of the things I mentioned, like the stick drift, they're already working on, or gonna be working on. Data statement. Oh, you can't sleep while you're hungry. That's wild. Let me eat the sausage. Let me eat this other sausage. I just want to go to sleep. Okay. I want it to be daytime mostly. But yeah, that's all I guess it's more information for you. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. I'm gonna keep playing without the headphones just to fully immerse myself. I just wanted to bring this quick little early game update to anyone who might be playing the game right now. You know, no, not really any spoilers. At least not that I'd consider a spoiler. So yeah, let me know how you guys are enjoying the game. No spoilers in the comment sections, please, or I will straight up just block you because I am not gonna deal with spoilers. And you'll have a nice day. Happy hunting. Peace out, y'all.